contains flashing images.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
How's everyone doing? Sorry we're a few minutes late. I was doing a bit of research on the ROG Ally Xbox. So, yeah, the collaboration between...
And they didn't realise time.
Asus and I just went, oh my god, it's 1904. I better put the intro on. Yeah, we were just having a nose at that. A couple of changes against the standard ROG Ally and existing ROG Ally X. So that'll be interesting. It's something that we'll look at when it's released. I can't remember I didn't catch the name of one of the peripherals, but apparently there's basically a dock that you can get for it that essentially gives it the equivalent to a laptop 5090 processing power. So yeah, there's some options there. No, I did the Golden Throne before I was prepped to go live. I've been sat in this chair for about half hour nearly. Something like that. We were just chatting away about the ROG Ally, Ray's listing comps in the background and other bits, and we just all laughed. I was like, it's 1904.
I wasn't even paying attention to the time. I was because I'm listing comps. I was just like, and then when you said it, I was like, really? Okay.
Really? Let's go. Graham said you're having a nice time in space there, Ray.
I am indeed, yeah.
Do. Gav's not even playing the music. It's just stuck in my head from last time. Well, chat, a huge warm welcome to everybody if you're new here. As I say, thank you for tuning in if this is your first time. Chat, while I'm sort of saying that, if you are new here, let's get a 1 in chat. Don't lurk, hit that 1. Let us know if you're new here. I will run through how it all works if you're new here as well. So those of you that have been here for a little while, this is the point you can go make a cup of tea. But for those of you that haven't, I'll run through sort of how it works, how we pick our winners, etc. Ray's having fun with the backgrounds. Oh my god, that's a blast from the past. I've not seen that for ages. The NVIDIA broadcast one. Basically can't tell the difference between my PS5 Pro and the Switch 2 with it. Switch 2 shaping up. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. To be fair, games like Sonic and stuff like that are normally capped on sort of high-end consoles because of the graphical style that they come with. So that's interesting to see and hear about. 1,000 at least. Kettle's on at the ready. Just saw the news, people stealing Pokemon cards and Lego from toy shops. Someone told me. Come here to get some cheap tickets. Not seen that yet. But as sad as it sounds, it also wouldn't surprise me, especially like with the Pokemon 151 stuff. Gav was saying actually that it's like what do they call it? Like a rocket on horse shit. You just cannot like pick them up anyway.
I don't even think Scott's even realised I've changed her background.
Yeah, Teletubbies! Raise the sun in the background though. So what I'm going to do, chat, is I'll go through the introductions first and foremost.
That's why my microphone quality is pretty bad. It's because they don't have very good internet over here.
So you sound alright today? I wonder what it was that day. You did sound like a little bit, even though you're using the same mic. But if you're coming through fine in my headset, which means you're coming through fine. Yeah, right. Well, they're going to hear what I hear in my ear. This is the way we got it set up.
Yeah.
Zoom in a bit. So this is the team chat here at Comp City Giveaways. We've got myself and Ray on screen. Gav's doing a little bit of work in the background, so you might hear his voice, the voice of reason potentially. But we got Gav, our media manager, an all-round legend. We have Mum, aka Candy, our customer services manager, and then Chris, that we now joke is our linguini manager / operations manager. And between those two, they're the ones that primarily deal with getting your prizes out to you, be it cash or the physical prizes that you may opt for. Comp City Giveaways has been going since 2020, so well established within this industry. And if you're unaware of who we are and what we are, we're a competition website based in Newport, South Wales. And as long as you're over the age of 18 and in UK and Northern Ireland, you can play. How do you play? This is how. In 3, 2, 1.
Hello there. So you would like to enter a Comp City competition. So firstly, head on over to compcitygiveaways.co.uk, find a competition that you would like to enter the amount of tickets, and when you're done shopping, head on over to your basket in the top right corner. Punch in your details, such as name, address and email. Upon paying, you would be greeted by a thank you for order page with your assigned tickets. It's that easy.
And it's at this point that you will find out if you've won an instant win. Good luck.
And we're back in the room, and that's how you can play. Chris equals a friggin' legend, by the way, as of all of you. Yeah, that on the Friday, it just made more sense to come and visit you rather than you send someone to the office with a prize like that, because it's new tech that was released in terms of the Switch to it. It was awesome to get a photo for you. So thank you for letting Chris give you a little photo shoot with your ETB and your Switch 2. Like it. So yeah, that's how you play. How do we pick our winners, chat? So basically, entry lists are always pre-published before we go live. So as you can see here, you can open all these up at home and play along. Entry lists will show you, I've just got to zoom into these now, so I'm going to go through. Entry lists will always show you what we're drawing for, as each entry list is titled at the top there. I'll just highlight that so you can see. They'll also show you the total amount of tickets that should have sold. Now, using the term should have, because we guarantee every single draw. So just because a competition doesn't sell out does not mean we won't draw it, because we do. Every single prize you see on the website has a guaranteed draw. No rollovers or extensions ever. Ever! There we go, that's all of them filled in. Lovely. It'll also tell you the cost per entry on each particular comp as well. Because we guarantee every single draw, when entry lists go live on competitions that haven't sold out, you will see missing ticket numbers in the entry list for the sheer fact those tickets didn't sell. To find our winners, we use Google's random number generator. So literally go to Google, type in random number generator. I need to zoom back in to only about 300. Ignore random.org. They're paying a hefty advertising bill, I assume. This is what we use here, Google's integrated RNG. So that's standing for random number generator. So to show you how this works, chat, can I grab numbers from you, anything 150,000 and above, and I'll show you how this works. Okay, what was in my homemade lasagna? I'm seeing Teletubbies, FFS.
Oh. And I haven't got a Tinky Winky.
Tinky Winky. Beep, beep. We need a Stig pick of the Mystery PC Builder. Yeah, I could do. We did have an idea for that, actually. Did have an idea for that. Still wearing a helmet, but a certain type of helmet, which would be good. Right, well, we have Elliot with 150,000, 69.69. We have, what was another number I saw? Ben Dione, 485,675. The chat, as I say, imagine this is a competition that we're drawing for. Now the beauty of this as well, it'll automatically swap between minimum and maximum when I go to hit generate. But I'll basically line the mouse up with generate, and each time I come back to this screen and click that button, as you can see, it's going to randomly find a number between that number range. Now, if we land on an unsold number, I'm going to come back to this screen, line it up, generate again, and keep clicking this button until we find all of our winners. Obviously, if we land on a winner first time, it gets updated straight away, and boosh, we know who's won off the bat. Also like to show you that we are live. Ignore this tab. This is when you can see this is an issue when I got everything set up. Look at 20 to 7. So I just sat there chilling. So I'm going to hit F5. It is now 19 minutes past 7 on Monday, the 9th of June. Right. So chat, before I get into the nitty and gritty of the live draw itself, I'm going to give you, the audience, a chance to win some store credit now. All you need to do is a little favor for us. Share this stream, please, to a platform of choice. Just get it shared and then let us know where you're watching. I'm going to play Gav's thinking music, actually. I'm going to have a sip of this and let us know where you're watching from, and I'll start copying and pasting names into this. 20 names I just randomly picked from chat. Drop you in. Top 5 people get £10 store credit each. Dione! Ben Dione. How else? To be fair, we have butchered names in the past. I'm not going to run away from that fact, Ben, but yeah. I'm wondering like how you could butcher that name, actually, to be fair. So I'm going to start putting some names in the robot race, or which we got Jamie Brooks, Mansfield. Now, if your robot does win and you're the top 5, all you need to do is drop us a message on Facebook or Instagram with a screenshot of the share just to prove that you've shared the stream for us, and then we will get your store credits sorted. Yeah, we will get them sorted tomorrow. I was going to say we would have a chance. We will have time in the morning, but if they're any time after midday, they'll likely get sorted Wednesday afternoon, because we're going to be hand delivering. So the entire team actually are hand delivering the V3 version of Mr. Freeze to Jason. So Jason Atherton. We get to meet Jason and Billy tomorrow. So we're driving up to Prestbury. That's going to be a hell of a trip. Like, even the dogs are coming. Well, Bonnie and Carter the Farter. What else we got? Southend-on-Sea. I'm just sort of scrolling up, scrolling down. Got Miss K Games. Where did these stars get you in as well? Scrolling back down. Do 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 do. So as you're putting this in, I'm actually scrolling up and down chat on a restream. And I'm copying and pasting your names into here. I'm going to put 20 names in. How many have I got so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, North Wales. Love North Wales. Probably one of my favourite trips to the UK, to be fair. We're like within the UK. I mean, lovely, mate. South London. South. Yeah, you can't read that. The other way, South London. I like that. And you know, let's keep popped in. Scrolling back down now. What else we got? What else we got? Whoop, whoop, whoop. How many names I got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 7 more names to find. Do 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 do. Bow, 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 bow. Baribra. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 names.
I'm just listing another Switch 2 bundle for next Monday.
Rockfire.
By the end of the week as well, we should all have all batch 2 Switch 2s out the door. Hopefully, yeah, all stock, all batch 1 have been sorted. So just got to do batch 2. There was going to be a small lead time with batch 2 anyway, but batch 2 basically is if you went on the second competition we did. And then one to obviously being drawn tonight. That was with Mario Kart, wasn't it? So
yeah, it was Mario Kart and had like the extra, like the steering wheel and the Joy-Con extensions.
Yeah, but it's with Mario Kart in it, so I think we're okay for Mario Kart ones.
Yeah, that was separate. That was, yeah, I remember you ordering that one actually. So we're going to do a 10-second robot race chat. What music can we play? What we got? Gotta freshen this up a little bit. Do you know what? I do like this though. Although someone was saying Sonic Shadows, so let's go. Don't staple the Comp City winners print out on the box. I can't believe that. I don't know why they did that. Absolutely insane. Who we got? We got Just That Show, Adam Stott, Gemma LeBlanc, Ben Dione, and Amy Greaves. And let's get this in there. We did make there was a little bit of banter with your name actually, Bengs. You won recently, and Gav's recently injured his knee. And my brain just went, yeah, but I bet you can't bend your knee, can you, Gav? Where's we got Just That Show. Bow, 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 bow. We got Adam Stott. We got
I don't think I'm being, you're going to remind him not, I am just listing comps attended that this has been happening quite a few times on a Monday, so we're a bit behind.
LeBlanc.
When it comes to Monday, so the last 2 weeks anyway, so just getting some comps on the site.
Ben Dione. And then Amy Greaves. So we've got Just That Show, Adam Stott, Gemma LeBlanc, Ben Dione, and Amy Greaves. If you can just drop us a message on our Facebook or Instagram business pages, and then with a screenshot of the share, and we'll get your store credits over to you ASAP. As of, I'll be tomorrow morning. Failing that, after lunchtime, we will be traveling down well, up to, from South Wales up to Prestbury. So we'll likely respond sort of like Wednesday morning or afternoon when we get back. Shout out to all of those. So what are we drawing for tonight? I've got them on the screen already. We've got 500 entries into the Ultimate 80k prize pool. We got the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Destined Rivals, the La Hacienda Trentum Claire Chimnea. We have the 5p multiplier, which has a £200 end prize. The Unicoda 2, which is the Essentials Multi-Fuel Pizza Oven, or 325 quid cash. The £500 Airbnb gift card, the MetaQuest 3 512 gig version with the Elite Strap that has the battery, Nintendo Switch 2 Mario Kart World Bundle, and the would be £1,000 tax-free cash, or the MSI Nvidia RTX 5080 Inspire. So that's what we're drawing for. That'll be the order in which we're doing it. So over to the big screen, and we're going to get the first draw out of the way. So ticket number between 1 and 4,000. So this entered in. Chat. 3, 2, 1. I hate that map on COD. Is that a map on COD? Hacienda. I'm trying to picture the map. Trying to picture, like, you know when you like voting for maps in between games as well. I'm just like, damn. Damn. So we got 1681. If you have 500 entries into the Ultimate, if you have max tickets, they will not stack. No, we would have to work out a form of store credit for you then that I guess would let you enter sort of other comps, but you would not be able to enter. If you've maxed out tickets on the 80k prize pool, then yeah, we would not allow you to stack, because that would be...
You just have to, you'd have to realise that it's your fault for entering it when you know you maxed it anyway.
Yeah.
You know, if, yeah, you would have just store credit for something else.
1681. Yeah, we wouldn't allow you to stack, basically, because that would be an unfair advantage.
So,
Right,
max tickets is max tickets. If you go around max tickets, if you try and get around the max tickets, you get banned.
1681 is there. So 500 entries into the £80,000 prize pool goes to Sam Jones. Congratulations. How about yourself? Nice little chunk of tickets into here. And a good thing for this as well is if you aren't in a position to max out tickets and what have you, and then on that same breath, please play responsibly. Play with what you can afford here. The beauty of these types of comps that you see do give you that extra boost. If you don't win any instant wins, see it as 500 chances to the main prize. So Sam Jones, congratulations. Next draw of the evening is the Destined Rivals ETB. So this is between 1 and 100. Get that zeroed out. Miss anything in chat? Yeah, about that. I can't remember what max tickets is in this, actually.
Max tickets on the £80,000 prize pool is more than that.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
Yeah, that's a lot more than that.
5,000. So you would have spent a lot of moolah for that. A lot of moolah.
It's still a very small percentage of maximum tickets available.
Yeah, that's the way to look at it. But obviously, don't go spending that money.
To be fair, there's a lot of people that like to. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. In the sense that, like, it's a lot lower than other comp sites max entries. Another site, I won't mention the name, but another site earlier, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. They said that if you spent 330 grand on that comp, you would win £350,000 worth of prizes. And I was like, how the hell can you encourage people to spend that kind of money on one competition?
Crazy.
But this site allows you to spend 50, 60, 70 grand on one comp. This one site, it's one of the biggest sites in the UK, and you literally, if you buy max tickets, you could spend 70 or 80,000 pound on one competition. It's crazy. Crazy what they allow. You don't
get direct tracking with Amazon. You don't get a time slot until like it's out for delivery. But let me two seconds.
Elliot, you'd be surprised though that people who win a big instant win. So for example, if someone's won, for example, £2.5 grand, they might put £2 grand back into tickets. So it can happen where people put their money back in if they've won. So if they won a big prize with us.
Ellie White. Yeah. All Amazon says for us is that it's arriving tomorrow now. So I don't know if there's
What's
been a
that mean?
delay. Ellie White's in chat won the free air fryer. But yeah, you don't get a time slot with Amazon until it's like actually out for delivery. It's either like arriving by a such and such date.
Yeah, it says arriving tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
Just
what it
checked,
says
yeah.
on there.
It's not.
had a
Yeah,
note.
probably was delayed.
Yeah, it's saying tomorrow at the moment, Ellie. It's saying tomorrow. So this is for the Destined Rivals ETB chat in 3, 2, 1. 88. 88. 88 is there, and that goes to Jack Downs. Congratulations.
Sprinkles are for
You.
winners.
Find yourself a destined rival. 88. Next comp of the evening is the La Hacienda Trentum Claire Chimney. Let's go. This does look like a good bit of. I love the color of it as well.
Yeah. it's awesome.
Between
you want to get one for your. Oh, you got a smoke thing, haven't you?
yeah, I
Yeah,
got
really nice.
eventually when it's done. I don't have a patio anymore at the moment. It's all coming back up. It's been a fun nigh on year trying to get a garden sorted. Emotional. Where is that button? I'm playing that for myself. Where is it?
Emotional damage.
That's me with my garden right now, chat. Right, so this is between. Let's get onto the big screen. It's between 1 and 600. There we are. This I think only got to about 35-40% sold. So everyone who's involved in this has really good odds. So chat, here we go for the chimney. And 3, 2, 1. 191. Did that sell? 191. 191 is there. Just going to silently check that quickly. 191 is there, and that goes to Alec Jones. Congratulations. You have now bagged yourself a rather beautiful chimney, if we do say so ourselves. There we go. And that was ticket number 191. Lovely. Now for £200 cash, as this is this is live actually. So Ray had some fun with this earlier, and I was laughing in in our media chat. So we've done a slightly different take on the 5p multiplier. There is now a 10p multiplier. I don't know if you can guess the theme, but you can imagine Ray had some good fun with these. Be a stupid fat hobbitses and win some cash. Handelf, the Grey is waiting to pay you out some cash. Gavley says, "What are you waiting for?" And then Chris Agorn says, "Good luck." So yeah, 10 pence an entry, but this time chances to win £100 cash. And as I say, Ray's had some fun putting some of these up as well. You've corrected Elvish grammar and got £100. What else isn't it? You shaved the walk and paid £100. I haven't seen these yet. You want a karaoke contest in a Rohan? You lifted Gimli with one hand and impressed the fellowship for £100. You DJ'd at Rivendell Elf Party. I like that. What else we got? You pranked Elrond and survived. Yeah, so you get the just 10p an entry, and you could walk away with £100 cash just by entering that competition. So yeah, they're going to be fun seeing, because we get like instant win notifications our end as well to tell us who's won. So I do enjoy seeing them come through. But yes. Right, what else we got? Where are we? Where are we? Just done for that. So £200 cash end price. So this is between 1 and 125,000. Okay, between 1 and 125,000. So chat, let's find a £200 cash winner in 3, 2, 1. 109,345. So 109,345. Let's see if that's sold. 109,345. Way up there, Morty. Way up there. 109,345.
I don't know, control it. Ghost Reaper's in there with the control F again.
Oh, control F. Boosh. That's what you get for that.
We're breathing.
Nearly there. I'm at 108. Side scroll a bit more. 109, 3, 4. Was it 345? 109, 345. Okay. 109, 345. Did it sell? I'm nearly there. 109, 345. One last sanity check. 109, 345. 109, 345 is there, and that goes to Kelsey Williams. You now have £200 cash that we owe you. Congratulations. Where's my banners? There's my banner. Let's get your name popped in here. That was with ticket number 109,345. Next show of the evening is the Uni Pizza Oven. This didn't do that great either. Neither did the Airbnb voucher.
Terrible.
And this was based on your feedback, chat. We went with what the community wanted, and you did get the tickets. Although those of you that did get involved have got really, really good odds. But
I'm not doing another one. I refuse. They've never done one. They've never, ever done well.
But ever?
Like ever.
Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh.
I am
Pizza
forever,
oven
ever,
is
ever,
failing.
never.
Never meant. Anyway. Ticket range on this is between 1 and 1164, so 1164. 1 and 1164. Yeah, 1164. Okay, chat. Pizza oven time in 3, 2, 1. I know, like, pizza is life. Love it. And we got Brian saying Control F now as well. I'm not blocking the RNG number, so we're good. 608. Did that sell? Pick 08. Oh, went a little bit too far. Is it there? It is not there. 608 is not there. Where's my little sounds? Where's my little me? There we go, chat. So all I'm going to do is go back to RNG, line the mouse that would generate, same number range, go again. 3, 2, 1. 629. Didn't go far, but did it sell? 629 is there. Quick sanity check. 629, yep. 629 is there, and that goes to Darren Boyd. Congratulations. You now have the pizza oven. Chat, question. Pineapple on pizza or no? Pineapple on pizza or no? I'll tell you what's actually quite nice on pizza that myself and Ray tried in Iceland was banana. Was a surprising flavour to find, that's for sure. What's that?
Did we? Can't remember.
Yeah, where was it? It was like a Viking style pizza.
Is it in Baka?
No, it was when we were on the Golden Circle, I think. It was one of the, I don't know if it was the place opposite the Geyser. The Geyser?
No.
The Geyser, mate. Yeah, one of the, Baka. Now that was, breakfast was quite good, but the pizza in the evening, because it goes from like a breakfast place in the day and then in the evening goes to basically a handmade pizzeria. If you ever get the chance to go to Reykjavik, Iceland, check out Baka. It's some of the best pizza you'll have. Oh, so nice. So nice. So now, £500 Airbnb voucher chat. This is between 1 and 2,000 entries. Also didn't do that great, which means, again, those of you that did get involved have a really, really good odds. Let's get this zeroed out. Between 1, 2,000. £500 Airbnb voucher goes to 3, 2.
Why you screenshot that for?
Douche.
Yeah.
What's he screenshotting?
Just in media chat, he's just screenshotting me with a date I was behind.
Yeah, yes. Just, you look like you're in like. Oh. I can't even read that, but that was a good one from Chris.
What was it?
Comedian chat. Oh, anyway,
Well,
sorry,
you can't
chat.
read that. You can't read that out.
Can't read that, but I get distracted. 3 seconds, chat. I'll be with you now. Right. Oh, Chris, you bastard. Anyway. So this is for the. This is. I've seen that one for a while.
There you go. Change my background
Oh
now.
my god! Right, so we landed on ticket number 1038. Did that sell?
You see my new background, Scott?
Yeah, I did laugh at that. That's what I did laugh at as well after Chris.
Oh god.
God, crying now. Thanks, Chris. Pineapple chicken breast and single cream on chips. I tell you a weird one. That I tried probably back last year actually from Shawarma City is mayo and barbecue sauce on chips. Don't turn around, Ray. You do not want to play pantomime with that screen. Right, what was I after? Sorry, chat. 1038. 1038. Did it sell? 1038 is not there. Jumps from 36 to 41. So, chat, we go again. I've lost my sounds again. So all I'm going to do, chat, is go back to RNG, line it up with generate, and in 3, 2, 1. Doo-doo-doo. Ben says, how do you feel about all those guys looking at you, Ray? Oh, 777. 777. Did that sell? 777. 777 is there. Did sell. And that means the £500 Airbnb voucher goes to Anthony Eliku. You bagged yourself a cheeky little getaway. Congratulations. And I just need to get the thing with the banners.
Sprinkles are for winners.
You'll just get your name popped in here. Yeah. Sorted. Looking at Ray like he's dinner. Yeah, boy. Boosh. Okay. Next draw of the evening is the Nintendo Switch Mario. This is the Nintendo Switch 2 Mario Kart Wheel Bundle. So it comes with like this the little extra steering wheel and the Joy-Con extensions, as well as Mario Kart, of course. 50p an entry, sold out early. So on the first draw of RNG, we will find a winner, and it was, I think, 2,400 total tickets. Yeah, 2,400 total tickets. So what I'm going to do, chat, let's find a Switch 2 winner.
Give me a good old rub.
Give me a good old rub. Give that mate a good old
Give
rub.
me a
Yeah,
good old
boy. In 3,
Yeah, boy.
2, 1. Ticket number 1747. So 1747. 1747. Is it there? 1747. 1747 is there, and that goes to Rebecca Walker. Congratulations. You backed yourself a Switch 2. Boss got one of the tabs the wrong way around, so we'll be drawing for the MetaQuest in a second. And that was ticket number 1747. Congratulations. So, next draw is the MetaQuest 3 512 gig version with the Elite strap that has the Beatrice. Program where he found his ancestor. No, I've not seen that. Oh my god. Can you imagine? He's a national treasure. Yeah, I do like Ainsley. I do like Ainsley. So, next draw is the MetaQuest 3 512 gig. This is between 1 and 30,000.
Last two won the 5080 for like they're getting ahead of themselves.
Yeah, we're nearly there, chat. Nearly there. Just going to be drawing for the MetaQuest 3 first. I just had the thingy tabs the wrong way around as well. So, in 3, 2, 1. Beep beep. 8804. So 8804. Did that sell? This is for the MetaQuest 3 now, 512 gig version. 88. 8804, just starting to check that. 8804. 8804 is there, and that goes to Cody Dickinson. Congratulations. You have bagged yourself the MedQuest 3 512 gig version with the Elite Strap and battery. And that was ticket number 8804. Boosh! Now, final draw of the evening is it was 10 pence to enter. It's the MSI NVIDIA RTX 5080 16 gig Inspire, or £1,000 cash alternative for this one. So number range on this was between 1 and 26250. Let's get that zeroed out. 50. There, Morty. Oh, that's the toilet episode. That's like his favorite place to go until he finds someone else has found the toilet. 26250. 26250. Okay. Chat. This is for £1,000 cash or an RTX 5080 in 3, 2, 1. 24363. Let's have a look. 24363. Is it there? 24. I think we got a winner. 24363. 24363. 24363 is there. I don't think you can do much more than this. Ian Dunsmore has backed himself £1,000 cash or the NVIDIA RTX 5080. And this is MSI. That's ticket number 24363. Boosh. Can I grab his phone number, please, Ray? There's his order number there, dude.
Yeah, give me a second.
To try and see if we can get hold of him. Oh yeah, that's a much nicer colour as well, Gav. Nice, nice. I like that. Pretty. Bidda-boo. Bidda-bidda-boo-boo. Bidda-boo. Going back to gaming. What you playing, James? I've gamed in a little while, actually. Cheers, Ray. Last thing I was trying to play was Expedition 33, actually. Right. Add to contacts. This. Oh, no, I don't want that one. So, phone number copied. Let's see if we can get through. And this was Ian Dunsmore. 5080 or what? Yeah, cool. And save his number. I'm going to take noise cancellation off. Let's see if we can get through to Ian.
Hello?
Hi there, is that Ian?
It is, yeah.
Hi mate, it's just Scott giving you a bell from Comp City Giveaways. You okay? Just currently live right now. Just wondering if you're watching.
I'm not, no, I'm in.
You're not.
Playing cards with my mother, unfortunately.
Oh, that's doesn't matter if you're watching or not. The reason I'm calling you is because you've just bagged yourself either £1,000 tax-free cash or the RTX 5080, the MSI graphics card you entered for.
Oh, it's amazing.
How you feeling?
I wasn't expecting that. No,
Mate, huge congratulations. What will happen now is you'll get a claim form tomorrow, get that filled in, decide what you want to do, and then we'll sort out the rest for you. If you opt for the cash, that gets paid out within 24 hours of receipt of your claim form. And if you want the card, say that gets all physical prizes get ordered and posted on Wednesdays then, bud.
All right, thanks very much.
No worries, Ian. Thanks for answering, and congratulations again.
Cheers.
Take care, mate. All the best, bud. Bye. Sweet. Split Fiction, that was good as well, but you need that does need co-op play. And the person that I was playing with, I don't see all that much. Oh, nice. Glad you got some of your moolah back with the £10 store credit. Nice. I couldn't win an argument in an empty room, but you could probably do the Halo theme tune. Just do a little hum and you'd have that nice reverb. So, chat, that is we found all of tonight's winners. As I say, there may be slower responses tomorrow after lunchtime if your messages on like our business suite and stuff, as we are all out of office to do a delivery for the Mr. Freeze V3 PC to Jason Atherton, and going to get to meet him and Billy. So bear with us for Tuesday afternoon. You'll likely get responses sort of
Wednesday until like went back to normal Thursday, but we'll reply to you. It'll just be a little bit slower than normal and a little bit slower maybe to pay cash. Whereas we normally pay within an hour, you know, in the day it could take a couple of hours.
Yeah. Probably do a catch up in the evening quickly, innit? Before too many pints and food.
A couple of us sit down and sort it out, before with a couple of beers.
Beers. Division 2. Do quite fancy Division. I enjoyed the first Division. I didn't get on the Division 2 bandwagon. So chat, huge thank you for joining us. If you're new here, another huge warm welcome. And we'll be live again Thursday. So as I say, don't miss out on the comps. Everything that you see under Quest will be ending Thursday. Again, like I say, guaranteed draws. So these comps will close with or without you. And I think were there still 7 PCs? There were.
Yeah.
There were. Yeah, still 7 instant win PCs or £1,000 cash to find as well between now and Thursday. Plus, you know, there's a few hundreds and the 50s there to find and win instantly. And the more an instant win competition sells, chat, the higher your chances are at finding what's remaining in those. It's 25p to enter and closes Thursday. So get your entries in. Loads of comps to get yourselves involved in.
It's another free now, so if you hit 5, it's going to be another free in a minute as well.
And for a second, I must be slightly peckish, because when I scroll to about here, this looked like a Krispy Kreme's box. the Pokemon 151.
It does, though. It does look like
At first glance, I was like, what? Have we just put a Krispy Kreme comp up? I like that. But yeah, we shall love you and leave you. Results will be on the website in the next sort of 5 to 10 minutes or so. So if you're watching this after, as I say, draw results will be live shortly. And good luck in anything you decide to enter, and we will catch you Thursday. Have a good one. Peace out. A-Town. Ta-ra, love.
The live stream has finished. Comp City requesting landing. Over.
Comp City giveaways. You're clear for landing. Over.
Perfect. We will make our way back out here next time on the search for more winners. The live stream is finished. Comp City requesting landing. Over.